Hello there guys, and welcome to your first look at the Rust update on the 11th of May 2017. Now there is no forced wipe this week, but we do have a lot of goodies that we will be getting. The first of which is the Mailbox. Now anybody can add notes to the Mailbox, but you do need building privilege to be able to take notes out of it. And you won't need to keep checking if anybody has dropped any notes in. When somebody does drop a note, the little red thing on the side will pop up to let you know that you have mail. Now continuing on from last week's update, the tool cupboard has been given some love. You can now place code locks on them, and they have had their strength increased. If you manage to find your way into somebody's base and you can hit their tool cupboard, you are free to do so to try and break it. But just note that it does now have the strength values of a wooden door. It does however have 150 health less than a wooden door, so it will feel like you're taking it down a little quicker. We've also had some fire rate changes with the revolver, semi-auto pistol and semi-auto rifle. In the video that you're seeing with each weapon, I first shoot normally, then I shoot with a macro. As you can see here, there's been an issue fixed with all of these weapons where they weren't shooting fast enough. So Helx resolved the issue and lowered the refire times on each of these weapons. You'll now notice that if you use a macro, such as my macro for the scroll wheel, or any script, you will not be getting as much success as you previously did. But you will notice that clicking with the mouse is a lot more responsive and feels a lot better than it previously did. Believe it or not, we have also had a buff to primitive weapons this week. The crossbow reload time has been decreased by 0.8 seconds. This may not seem like a large amount, but it will be in the grand scheme of things. And here it is from a first person perspective. And we've also had a buff to spears. You'll be noticing that the rate in which you can attack is now slightly faster. You can attack from more of a range. And you'll notice it'll be more responsive from when you're clicking to when the attack actually takes place. You'll also see a change this week with the way that scrap works in regards to rifle bodies. Last week there was a really big influx of rifle bodies because of how cheap they were to make. So this week the price has been more than doubled. It will now cost you 250 scrap to duplicate a rifle body with 100% success. And if you just so please, you will now be able to damage artificial intelligence with flamethrowers. So if you do want to go and roast yourself a pig, you actually can. And then for the last thing that I'm going to demonstrate, you can now see that it is a lot more easy to drink from rivers. Now the next couple things I'm just going to quickly run through because I really don't need to show you anything. Signs have been reduced in cost. Now this applies to the metal hanging signs and any of the wood variations. Food crates now spawn with 3 times the amount of food they previously were. The map and note can be crafted in 5 seconds. Ceiling lights can now be placed on angled surfaces. And the fish trap now uses cloth once again instead of rope. So that is everything I have for you guys this week. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you hit that like button. And if you would like to see more content, then make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you very much guys. Have a good day.